Head straight. Yeah, no, now you look like you're too happy.
Hey y'all, today is Thursday, June 18th, and that means I'm officially starting my third trimester because today is the beginning of my 28th week. Yes, I am sitting on the floor in our room because the lighting is better for filming myself. As far as baby goes, development for baby, I'm looking at my Bump app right here. It says that baby is as big as an eggplant, and he is anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 pounds and 14 to 15 inches. And then developmentally, baby is starting to develop more fat, and his lungs are more mature than ever. So if he was born, he'd probably be able to survive, which is a good thing. I wanted to share with you guys my first actual appointment at the birthing center at the midwife group over in Savannah. I had a really great first visit, and I just wanted to share with you guys kind of what went on and what the birthing center is all about. So first, when I guess in your prenatal care you get this little binder, it's very helpful. The first page is so I can monitor, I don't know if you can see that, it's so I can monitor my weight gain and my blood pressure. And one cool thing about the birth center is you actually take your weight and your blood pressure yourself, which I really like because it's kind of like you have some sort of, you're a little bit more involved in your care. So you go in and you get a little piece of paper and you go around back, you give a urine sample, you take your own blood pressure, and you take your own weight, and then you give it to one of the nurses. But anyway, this little book just has a whole bunch of information about pregnancy, and it kind of breaks it up week by week. So that's a nice thing to have all of your information in one place. So as far as the birthing center and kind of their policies and what they do, each appointment I will meet with a different midwife. There's 5 certified nurse midwives at the birth center, and then there's a whole bunch of other nurses there. But each week I meet with one of the 5, and that's just so when I do go into labor, I'm not with a midwife that I've never met before. So I really like that because I know when I go into labor, I'm not going to be like, who are you and why are you touching me? So it just makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. The birthing rooms, each birthing room has a queen size bed, and it looks like a bedroom bed. It's not like a hospital bed or anything. And there's also a really nice bathtub. It looks like a bathtub that you would have in your own house. It's really nice, so if you choose to do a water birth, you can do it there. There's also a little kitchenette in each room, and then a regular bathroom with a shower in it. So it's like a little bedroom to make you feel more comfortable. Let's see, what else? Oh, after you give birth, you can leave 6 hours, if everything is okay, you can leave 6 hours after you give birth to your baby. So I love that because probably after I go through all of that, I'm just going to want to be at home in my bed with my new baby and my family. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's almost like I get to have a home birth, but not quite. So I'm making everyone happy by doing my labor at the birth center. As far as the personal stuff with my appointment, I got my due date changed a week up. So if you looked at my last video and it said I was 26 weeks, and then this week you're like, oh, you're 28 weeks, that doesn't make any sense. Well, that's because my due date got moved up a week. So I am 28 weeks. My new due date is going to be September 10th. So I'm happy that my due date got moved up. I know baby's going to come whenever he wants to, but by them moving up the due date, it's just like, oh, maybe he'll get here sooner, but we'll see. She measured the height of my uterus, and I was measuring 28 centimeters, which is perfect for how far along I am. They say it's you should be however many weeks you are in centimeters, give or take 2. So 28 was like 28 centimeters was spot on for me. She felt around to see how baby was positioned, and I kept thinking that he was positioned kind of sideways, like his head was over here and his legs were over here. Well, turns out he's not. He is actually already head down, ready to go, and she kind of yelled at my stomach and said, "Make sure you stay in that position, baby, don't move." So hopefully I won't have to be doing any weird exercises or stretches to try to get my baby in the right position, because he's already there. One cool thing about the birth center is they have a psychologist on staff, and while we were going over my health history, she saw that I, in the past, suffered from eating disorders, anxiety, and depression. And she asked me kind of about my eating disorder, and I told her that when I was in high school, I had counseling for it, I was on medication for it, I was even admitted into like a mental health place for it. And I told her that I'm better. I've been off of medication for about 2 years now. But I was very honest and said that the weight gain from pregnancy has made some of my eating disordered thoughts come back. So right away she was like, "We have a psychologist on staff, and I really want you to start seeing her after every midwife appointment you have," which I'm really grateful and thankful for that, because nobody ever wants to go back to that like disordered eating, and just it's a really bad place to be, because your whole life revolves around food and your weight and how you look, and I don't want to be like that. So I'm very thankful for them for that. Other than that, everything looks good in my pregnancy. It's going very well. I go back on Monday to have a glucose test and some other blood work drawn that my previous OB didn't draw, that the midwives want. So I will go back on Monday and have all that done. That pretty much wraps up my week 28 vlog. At the end of this, I'm going to put some footage from my chest workout the other day. I hope you guys enjoy. I think I'm going to do some commentary over it so you can know what exercises I'm doing and what parts of the body work and what modifications I'm doing for pregnancy for the certain exercises, because I can't do a lot of the things that I used to do. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate it so much. Bye!